Her husband brought a snake home to kill her. Some stories are so sharp with cruelty and justice that they cling to you like heat in the Florida air. This one comes from Zora Neale Hurston's 1926 classic, Sweat, the story of Delia Jones, a hard-working washerwoman and her husband, Sykes, whose final act of malice would backfire in the most chilling way. For 15 years, Delia's life has been nothing but work and quiet suffering. She washes laundry for white families in town, her wages paying for their small home, the garden she plants, the food on the table. Sykes, meanwhile, does nothing but drink, cheat, and torment her. He knows her greatest fear is snakes, and he has long used it to amuse himself. But one sweltering summer night, he decides to make that fear her end. It begins on a Sunday evening. Delia is on her knees sorting clothes in the house she bought with her own sweat when something long and black lands on her shoulders. She screams, but it's no snake. It's Sykes, laughing, whipping a bullwhip through the air to mimic her worst nightmare. He stomps his dirty boots on her clean laundry, mocking her faith and scolding her for working on the Sabbath. But that night, something shifts. Delia grips her heavy iron skillet and warns him in a voice like iron that he will never touch her or her work again. For once, Sykes retreats, heading off to his mistress, Bertha, leaving Delia alone with the truth. Whatever love she once had for him died long ago, beaten out of her 2 months into their marriage. Sykes is openly cruel. He parades Bertha around town, humiliating Delia for sport. Even the men on the store porch shake their heads, calling in the sort who chews the sweetness out of life and spits out the rest. What he really wants is Delia gone so he can move Bertha into her house, but Delia refuses to leave. Then one day, he ups the game. Delia comes home to find a large wooden crate in the middle of the room. Inside, coiled and restless behind a wire screen, is a massive rattlesnake. Her blood runs cold. She pleads with him to remove it. He grins, calls it his pet, but both know the truth. He's brought it here to terrify her into leaving. For days, the snake stays in its crate, rattling like a drumbeat of dread. Delia tells him flatly, "Sykes, I hates you." She warns him the snake must go, or he must. But he only smirks. He's certain he's found the perfect weapon. Then comes Sunday. After church, Delia walks into her kitchen and finds the crate empty. Her heart stops. Hoping it's gone, she reaches into the laundry basket and touches something cold, scaly, and alive. She bolts from the house, running to the barn loft where she stays for hours, frozen with fear. By the time dawn comes, fear has given way to something harder, calmer. She's done all she can. The rest isn't hers to decide. She hears him before she sees him, Sykes stumbling in drunk. Electric. Deadly. There's a scramble, a thud, and then a scream unlike anything she's ever heard from him. The snake he brought to kill her has turned on him. From the yard, she watches through the window. Their eyes meet. He calls her name, but she doesn't move. There's nothing to do, and nothing she wants to do. She waits under her chinaberry tree as the sun rises, the heat building while inside, the venom drains the cruelty from his body. In the end, Delia's freedom doesn't come from revenge or violence of her own, but from her quiet resilience and a twist of fate that delivers the purest form of justice. The house she built with her sweat is finally and truly hers.